And there we go.
Spinning around one final blocker.
Oh, what a move to get around.
Going from 0 to gone.
Oh man, that was gorgeous.
Oh, and a juke back to the end. That was beautiful.
And that's our game. Welcome everyone to Game 8 on Day 2 of 2025's Hometown Throwdown here in Portland, Oregon at the Hangar. We are so excited to be with you here for the final game of Saturday. We have 4 more games tomorrow. But I'm Dr. Omnomnomnivore.
I'm Judge Booty.
And we are so excited to be with you here today to watch the Wheels of Justice take on Angel City Roller Derby. To say that this is a long-standing rivalry is an understatement. These two teams have seen each other multiple times now at WFTDA International Champs. They saw each other here at the Hangar, and it has been brutal every single time it has happened. So we're going to go ahead and go over some basics of roller derby before I get into more about that. Roller derby, if you've never watched before, is a 5v5 type style game. 4 blockers and 1 jammer on each side. Played in 2 30-minute periods, and each period consists of multiple jams, and each jam ends after 2 minutes or when the lead jammer calls off that jam. We'll show you a little graphic here in a second that might make some things make more sense. We have a jammer in a pivot line. Everybody except for the jammers lines up in between. The jammers, who have the star on their heads, are trying to get through the pack. First one through becomes lead jammer. They are the ones who can call the jam off, and they are designated by the jam ref making an L out of their arms. Once a jammer gets out of the pack on an initial pass, they come back around on their scoring pass, attempting to get through that pack once again. And jammers earn points for every blocker on the opposing team that they pass. We'll explain way more of it as we actually get into the game, but here we are at Hometown Throwdown, right? Here is our bracket so far. We are in Game 8, where we're going to see Wheels of Justice taking on Angel City. In our previous game, Denver and Montreal, Denver came out on top, which means that Montreal is going to move to the 3rd place game tomorrow. And the winner of this game will be going off against Denver tomorrow for the championship. We are so excited to see it, and that means everybody's going to be leaving it here on the track during this game tonight.
Absolutely, Noms. It's going to be a great game tonight. We saw them play back in June, so it hasn't been a lot of time for these teams in between the last times they played. But for Wheels of Justice, some of the keys to victory that they're going to need is they're going to need to keep penalties low. We've seen some issues of high penalty counts coming in the first half, which has been detrimental to them scoring a lot of points and maintaining energy as the lead from the other team gets farther and farther away from them. They're also going to have to focus on staying together. There's some incredible offense that will be played by Angel City. Woj is going to have to stay together in order to make sure that they can maximize their defense. And finally, when they're in the position to play offense, they're going to have to do it coordinated. Most likely, you're going to have to use 2 blockers to play offense in order to clear a lane for the jammer. As for Angel City, let's go to the skaters for Wheels of Justice 0, Zip, 0-0 honor roll. 0-7 is Jackpot. Number 10 is OMG WTF. 143 is Lily Valentine. 139, Katie Postma. 21 and your captain, Stan. 22 is Habanero Romero. 247, Mia Palau. 316, E. Van Helical. 340, Bonnie Thunders. 360, Big Bang Fury. 39 is Gaffney. 48, Brute. 65 and another captain, Simonis. 757, Morgan Levy. 77 is Lauren Much. 79 is Lil Regulator. 925 is Dez. And 99 is Sally Handsome.
Tonight, playing for Angel City, we've got 100 Quiet Riot, 1031 Whiskey Von Sweets, 187 Medieval, 202 Freight Train, 215 Bugogi, 26 one of the captains Schadenfreude, 28 Death Down Under, 301 Blaxel Rose, 369 Bermuda Biangle, 389 is Stiletto, number 42 another captain Blackman, 507 Rachel Rotten, 617 is Ghetto Fabulous, 666 is Dragger, 777 is Perfect, 813 is Fatal Traction, 88 Tui Lion, 910 Cocoa Butter. 98 is Webster. And 9999 is Queen Luzia Tifa. So we're going to get right into the game here, but I wanted to give you a chance here, Judge Booty, to tell us a little bit more. What were Angel's keys to victory?
All right, Angel has a very similar setup here as Wheels of Justice. So what they're going to have to do is when Wheels gets those penalties, they're going to have to capitalize on the power jams, meaning that they're going to try and score as much as possible. Big shout out there to Bonnie Thunders for the first lead of the game. They're going to have to focus on their endurance for this game. Wheels of Justice has played very long periods where they've had to grind it out, and they have managed to come back from incredible point differentials. Bonnie calls it off for the first couple points of the game.
So what I noticed yesterday when Angel City was playing is that Freight Train was in high rotation for Angel City. Freight Train was just out in that jam, in that first jam there, and Bonnie was able to get lead over Freight Train. I'm very curious if Freight Train is going to be in as high a rotation tonight, seeing as how we're going against Woj. We're going against Rose with this, like I said, long-standing, vicious rivalry between the two of them.
Absolutely.
So there's our whistle. We've got Little Regulator up against Schadenfreude down on the track. And once again, you'll notice the star on the cap is the jammer. Little Regulator got out as lead jammer, the L with the jam ref there. Schadenfreude is still working back here, has the cap off. I think this is probably just going to be a just kidding. That is a two-town sider star pass on the Hollywood Scarlets from Schadenfreude to Blackman. Rose goes ahead and calls that off. Reg says that's enough. But a star pass brings us to talking about our pivots. What is a pivot?
Pivots, very special roles in the game. They're the only ones who can give the jammer a little bit of relief. So when the jammer does not get lead or gets tired out by minute 1:30, they can pass the star on their cap to the pivot. The pivot then becomes the jammer for the rest of the jam, and they can score points just like a jammer would.
So it's either a backup jammer or a blocker with additional special powers.
Yes.
Depending on how you look at it. Potato.
Absolutely.
So Zip up against Ghetto Fabulous for the Hollywood Scarlets. Nice recycle there on Ghetto Fabulous. Zip up at the top of the pack, trying to get some offensive help from OMG. I do see a penalty being called on somebody. That is our penalty du jour for those of you who have been following along. That's a forearm being called on number 88, Tui Lion. And if you are assessed a penalty, you have done something wrong, you have hit somebody in a way or touched somebody in a way that shouldn't happen, you have to go to the penalty box. Skaters have to exit the track at a 90-degree angle immediately upon recognition that the penalty is theirs and skate to the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Currently, Hollywood Scarlets has 2 in the penalty box. An H is for a head block, which I don't see a lot of. And again, Tui Lion sitting with that forearm. Penalties are 30 seconds unless you do 2 bad things. And then you get a double penalty assessed up to a minute in the box.
This is just the kind of start that Wheels of Justice would want. They have a very dominant lead jammer percentage right now. 3 of the 3 that have gone have gotten lead, scoring a lot of points while these blockers are sitting in the box. Even though those blockers are not out on the track, as long as Zip passes one blocker from the team, they get the ghost penalty of the person who's sitting in the penalty box.
That's really cool. That's good. I knew that, but I loved hearing you explain that.
Thank you.
So roller derby, super, super dynamic. These blockers are playing offense and defense concurrently. So at the same time, we have an illegal contact being assessed on my favorite skater, Morgan Levy.
Oh, wow.
It's okay, Morgan.
We're allowed to have favorites. That's so interesting.
Favorite skater?
Yes.
One of them.
I was told last night it was very obvious that Freight Train's one of my favorite skaters after the way I talked on the stream.
So Rose pulls 16 points on that jam so far, and
here we go.
Here is Freight Train, your favorite jammer.
I honestly, I think my favorite might be Brick Tater from Arch Rival, but Freight Train is definitely up there.
Don't get me started on Arch Rival. So many
incredible skaters.
So many amazing skaters.
I do love watching Freight Train jam, just like the sheer power involved. There
is a reason.
Yeah, she's called Freight Train.
She's got Freight Train, yeah.
One of the questions I asked last night, which I do want to ask her at some point this weekend, is what blocker does she ever see out there that she's like, I don't want to jam against that person?
So that was a great holdback by Mia Palau there on Rose, allowing Evangelical a little bit more time to try and get through the pack. Unfortunately, or fortunately, Freight Train got through, picks up all the points, calls it off. Oh, man. Icing 2 Rose City blockers in that Rebel Heart Therapy
I
penalty
think we
box.
just have OMG
We
left.
do just have OMG left.
And I
One
believe
was
that's
released
Whiskey Von Sweets
at the
there
whistle.
in the box as well. They're both standing, which means that they have 10 seconds or less left in their penalty before they can re-enter the track.
So Freight Train putting up the first points for Angel City with 4 on the board. And we've got back at the top of the jammer rotation for Rose. We've got Bonnie Thunders up against Schadenfreude. Bonnie just so incredibly fast, so quick. Lead jammer. And that explosive lead jammer is really just what you were saying.
Yes.
Well, I mean, Angel
we were
City
getting
needs
to
to do it, but Rose is doing it very, very well.
Absolutely. Yes, that's something that Angel City will have to focus on during this game. They're going to need to get lead early and as often as possible in order to control the speed of this game. Rose loves to get lead, get their 4 points, call it off. And as we can see, that lead just starts to inch away from the other team.
Short and sweet, quick and dirty.
Absolutely.
I'd like to take a second to say thank you to 187 Killer Pads, one of the exclusive Protect Your sponsors here at RCR. 187 Killer Pads, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best.
All right.
Everybody jostling for position down there as the whistle happens, and we've got Regs up against Ghetto Fabulous for LA.
Regs lost in the mix back there with Angel City.
Ghetto Fabulous trying the lines, not able to make much of it. Finding Stan and Dez up at the front of the pack, stopping Ghetto Fabulous in their tracks, allowing Regs to get out as lead jammer for Rose. Whiskey Von Sweets headed back to the penalty box, the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box, this time on a cut track. So if you get hit out of bounds, you cannot gain superior position over anybody on the track of the opposite team.
Yes.
While
and for some
you
of
are
your teammates.
you are out of bounds.
You cannot re-enter ahead of 2 of your teammates that had superior position on you.
Oh, see? You give me new little things every time. And so you will often see people recycled back. Like here you go, Ghetto Fabulous got recycled back once again because going out of bounds, they would have gotten superior position. And if they had come back on the track immediately, they would have gotten a cut track.
Absolutely.
Like cutting the line. That's
Yes.
the way I like to think of it. Regs may have gotten a cut track just now.
I think so. It looked really good there on the inside line.
A beautiful movement by Des to come in and plug part of that outside line. But right now, we are in a Menopause Unicorn power jam. So because
this is what they need.
Yep, because Regs went and had to take a seat in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box for some individual therapy, it leaves Ghetto Fabulous on the track alone. And we're going to have a 2-town cider star pass to Whiskey Von Sweets. So there's that backup jammer in action again. And LA has 30 seconds while Regs is in the penalty box to put some points on the board and allow their jammers to do nothing but offense.
Regs out and scoring again, though, so not quite the power jam that Angel City needed, but enough to get the star passed and to score some points on this one.
And since Regs had lead jammer and then got the penalty, lead jammer is lost, and the jam goes the full 2 minutes.
Whiskey Von Sweet's very happy about getting those 4 points. Honestly, every time a pivot gets all 4, gets through the pack, I'm like, yeah, you did the job you needed to do. Great work.
Yes, you deserve to be excited about that.
For sure. Once again, I'm amazed that Angel City has a 3-jammer rotation, both in this heat and for the endurance of the weekend.
It's a timeout being called. This timeout brought to you by Deb Counts-Tabor and welcome to PDX. Deb Counts-Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. I tripped over my words there for a second. Woohoo! Team timeout. Oh, being called by the Hollywood Scarlets. So,
little moment to regroup.
It's a great time. We're about 8 minutes into the game. We're seeing that maybe the game's getting a little bit away from Los Angeles, from Angel City. And so they call a timeout. Gives them a minute to come back down, to center themselves, to rethink what their strategy is, instead of being so reactive, where they can actually be proactive about what is happening.
Yes, and a little minute to talk about strategy, like what has been going on that has caused the other team to get so many leads instead of Angel City managed to pick up very many. Maybe we'll see a little change up in defense, offensive strategies for the blockers.
I do love the tropical prints here on both.
Do not get me started about the
coaches.
Banana outfit. I love it.
I love it a lot, but I also really dig the asymmetrical Monstera jumpsuit. Just a moment for the fashion of the Hollywood Scarlets.
We'll get some
it is
of
Hollywood after all.
Absolutely. We'll have to get some views of Wheels of Justice coaches after a little bit, because Blitz has been killing it in the dresses this weekend.
Is beautifully dressed. as always.
All right, great work there by Zip going up the middle. Freight Train does not care and is getting past Katie Postma there at the top. We will probably see a lot of Freight Train in this game.
I think Freight Train's rotation is going to be stepped up a little bit.
Great job by Zip there, pushing her
Reading the
hips
pack,
back. Yeah.
calling it off. I'd like to say thank you to another sponsor of ours, Porque No Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland, voted the best tacos and Mexican food in Portland.
Also, we don't have a chat function for our broadcast here, but I will say I've been DM'd information about the fact that I've left out Trinity and Wavy Pavy as two incredible jammers, along with Hart. So,
Pavy Wavy definitely has some of my heart as well. My heart is fractured into 100 pieces for all of the derby love that I have.
Great job by Schadenfreude.
That was great.
Oh, Mia Plow had that cap pass. A little spin on the inside. MBD for Mia Palau.
That was a two-town cider star pass to Mia Palau on Rose. Schadenfreude seeing Mia coming around with
Mia
a quickness.
Steals one.
Ugh.
Mia. Oh,
Morgan steals two. That was a 1-point net jam for the Scarlets there. Morgan Levy taking a seat in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box again.
Uh-oh. That's for a forearm penalty, and the first one, I believe that's misconduct.
I believe it's a misconduct.
Yes, a
It is.
misconduct call. We don't see those
Naughty.
too often, but I think and we don't know why Morgan Levy got it, but possibly for cursing on the track.
Naughty
which
words.
is what we that's the reason I've gotten a misconduct call
Naughty
before.
words are usually why you get misconducts.
Yes.
Or emoting at the refs.
Yes, they don't like that.
They do not like it. The refs are supreme. You just don't question it. Or if you do want to question it, you call an official review, which I'm certain we will see later
At
on
some
in
point,
the game.
yeah.
So the pack is speeding up.
Oh, big hit by
Great
Lily
job
Valentine.
by Lily Valentine.
Allowing Bonnie to get at least one.
Yes, but also if that blocker had re-entered the track, it's a beautiful time for Rose to, here it is, to get a goat and establish pack with perfect there.
Bonnie having a great time, cheering on her teammates for helping her out, getting some points there.
Bonnie always so happy.
47-11, not where Angel City wants to be so far in this game, but not an insurmountable amount to pass to come back from. Still a lot of adaptation that can happen throughout this game to change the course. Here is Schadenfreude. Everybody's grouped up there in the back. Ooh, a little hop tip to the outside. That's the inside line, just kidding. Ooh, a cut track. Oh, by Schadenfreude. That's lead to Little Regs. All right. Good hit out there by Gaffney, drawing 666 back. Yep, and this is a Menopause Unicorn Power Jam.
Rose probably very happy for this Power Jam. It is probably not what the Scarlets were really looking forward to.
No, Rose doing the job that they needed very well. They're keeping penalties relatively low. Haven't had a lot of them. They're doing a good job of playing coordinated offense.
I love
and
seeing
keeping people apart.
I love seeing how they're keeping them apart. The communication here between Gaffney, Mia, and Stan is
Impeccable.
stellar. Gaffney holding back number 9999, Queen Luz Yatifa there at the back of the pack. Queen Luz Yatifa is
Big hit by Honor Roll.
Anna's so good. Queen Luz Yatifa
but
levels big hits as well.
Yeah.
So it was very strategic for Gaffney to hold Queen back.
Yeah. Schadenfreude with the cap off. One to beat, and that one person is Mia, so not where you want to be, but a good spin move, but a cut track. Devastating there for Schadenfreude. But two Rose blockers in the box. It doesn't do Schadenfreude much good when she's not out on the track. So a pretty good situation for Little Regs to be in, looking for her call off. Probably going to wait till we get at least one more Rose blocker out of the box before she re-enters.
Yeah.
Or she calls off the jam.
Gaffney or Anna.
Anna will be first.
They are both
Blitz is holding
standing.
them off.
There we go.
Blitz is waiting. I mean, Gaffney will definitely get back on the track before Schadenfreude. There we go with the call off.
That was
Great
beautiful.
strategy.
Rose actually was able to get both blockers out of the box and still ice the jammer, Schadenfreude, over there, which means for the briefest second, Zip is going to have another Menopause Unicorn Power Jam.
Absolutely. So that means that the blockers for Rose City are going to all play offense in this situation. An interesting setup, seeing who's going to do what while everybody finds their position on the track. Zip following Morgan Levy through the middle. 1 to beat, 2 to beat, with the pivot, Blackman rejoining at the top. Zip pushing, trying not to get hit out there on the outside line, but Schadenfreude has re-entered. It is now playing in the back, looking for some offense, trying to get some help, but Zip is your lead jammer.
I think Tui Lion was looking for some sort of a penalty there. Oh, big hit. Lily Val. It's Lily, right? So it's always going to be a big hit.
Zip coming in, but
Morgan Levy coming in with that nice offensive help to try and break apart Tui Lion and Queen Luz Yatifa.
And it works. Zip is through on the outside lines, picking up some more points. Schadenfreude with the cap off, looking for Blackman. Passes it to Blackman. That's a two-town cider. Star pass, baby.
Two-town cider. Damn fine cider made here in the Pacific Northwest. In Oregon, really.
Yeah, delicious. Had some earlier. Yeah, I was looking at the Wichita points prediction for this game before it started.
I always forget that exists.
I did too until Dre had it up earlier.
But
it looks like the prediction for this game is that it's going to be 246 for Wheels of Justice to 54 for Hollywood Scarlets.
Okay. Not the game I was hoping for.
Not the closest game,
but you know what? We have a lot of time.
Predictions have not been particularly close this weekend.
We have 45 minutes left in this game. We're just down to the first quarter here. Freight Train does get lead over Jackpot. Oh, beautiful staying inbounds there by Jackpot.
Here comes Freight Train. Let's see. A little juke pass hits some people.
Oh, and just so powerful.
That's
my goodness.
Four defense there against Freight Train.
There's another Angel City blocker stuck in there. That's 215. That's Bugogi.
That's okay. Yes, some offense. So 4 defense and 1 offense there with Freight Train in the back.
Bugogi is tiny and keeps getting hidden in the middle of the pack.
But look how strong. Still moving people.
Bugogi comes up to Gaffney.
Ooh, Jackpot hit out. Cap pulled off in the back. Ooh, gets through. Very smart.
Did not get the cut track. Tui Lion was looking for it, but Jackpot just a second, hair's breadth quicker.
Freight Train, I believe, picking up 4 for this jam. Chipping away at that lead, but
let's see what happens on this Radical Wheels replay. Oh, just the absolute massive power Freight Train exhibits here, getting lead jammer.
Pushing and a spin.
Arms tucked behind the back to avoid a forearm.
I admire that. I use my arms pretty frequently.
Forearms are the penalty du jour of the tournament right now.
Ooh, we got still 3-8-9 jamming for the first time this game. That's Stiletto. I believe one of the relief jammers this weekend for Angel City, Hollywood Scarlets.
Interesting that they're putting Stiletto out this early. Nice chase down by Whiskey Von Sweets, not able to make anything of it, however.
Bonnie Thunder's lead jammer again. I believe that's 100% lead percentage for Bonnie right now.
I heard some whistle.
I heard a whistle.
There we go.
88's going off. Yep. For a cut track, it looks like.
Stiletto trying everywhere, but finding a Rose blocker.
Anywhere you look, there they are.
Trying to follow, Blacksville Rose through the pack.
Stiletto still suffering through. Looking for but Tui Lion, the pivot is in the box, so no relief right now for Stiletto.
Whiskey Von Sweet's the last to beat for Bonnie up at the top. Bonnie knows it's out of play.
Just keeps going. Penalty called. Who did something wrong? Lily, what did you do?
Oh, it was Lily. High block.
High block for Lily. Bonnie
looking for what's happening in the pack.
Don't
run.
Call it.
There we go. Blitz indicating. Let's see if we can get a moment for Blitz's dress on the stream here.
Blitz. Love it.
There we go. Blitz, the fabulously dressed coach of the Wheels of Justice.
I can't believe she's in velvet, though. That's wild to me right now.
Was also in like 7-inch heels all day yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that too, and that made me feel wild that I was complaining so much.
I know, when I was like in my comfy dance goes.
Yeah.
Down on that Jam on Hawthorne jam line, we are going to see Little Regulator up against Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude trying the inside.
A cut track for Schadenfreude.
Man. And this is how Rose is just going to sweep the game.
Come away with it.
Rose is playing super clean right now, and they are definitely drawing penalties on Rose. And Regs is an excellent jammer. Regs is absolutely going to capitalize on this Meadowhawes Unicorn Power Jam situation.
Absolutely. And they've had time to watch, what Angel City did last night against Axis of Annihilation. So some adaptation probably on, the jammers. Schadenfreude had an incredible game last night. If you were listening to the stream, I was campaigning for MVJ to go to Schadenfreude. Freight Train also very good. That's a cut track for Lil Regs, unfortunately, which means that this will go the full 2 minutes.
And since, I guess Schadenfreude is out, so Regs will serve the full 30 seconds. But had Schadenfreude still been sitting, we would have done a little jammer do-si-do, because you can't play roller derby without a jammer. Schadenfreude would have been let go immediately, and Regs would have only had to serve the amount of penalty that Schadenfreude served before being let go.
Yes. Schadenfreude looking to Blackman with the cap pass to Blackman. That's a two-town Seta start pass. Oh, and a high block being called to honor roll.
I saw, come on. Even doing that come on, though, like the way that Anna did, could be worthy of a misconduct.
Oh, great hit on the seam there. Blackman.
Oh. We got a direction. Bugogi headed to the penalty box on a direction. So there's another one.
Wow, great little dip around. Oh, almost had the one-hand fall there by Blackman in the front.
When it comes to direction penalties, you can only hit somebody in derby direction.
Yes.
So you can't wind up and hit somebody in non-derby direction, because you'll see people go in chest block pretty frequently. So let's see what happens here. And here's the Bugogi incident. Big hit there. But actually, that was Anna's. That was Anna's penalty.
Here we go with Zip up against Freight Train again.
Everybody setting up into position. We have two in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box doing a little group therapy. Oh,
Zip
good job by Zip.
Hard to stop.
OMG was quickly to the front of the pack, blocking Angel City from being able to take Zip out.
Freight Train, incredible footwork there on the inside line. Zip comes around. Zips past the person in the front. And a call off with that, and with two in the Rebel Heart Therapy box for Hollywood Scarlets, which means that for this next jam, they're going to start with only two blockers on the track.
It's just a prediction, but I'm pretty sure Rose is going to get lead in that circumstance. So while I don't want to make any predictions about what's going to happen in this game, the winner of this game does go on to play for first and second place tomorrow evening at 5 p.m.
Yes. Against Denver's Mile High Club. Oh, that was a quick moment of the jammers getting to the line and then the jam starting.
I know, I thought I had more time to,
Helical out for lead. Helical's first lead of the game. I believe she passed it the first time. Oh, another track cut for Schadenfreude. That's her fourth of the game. Yeah.
Two of them in Jam 10, one in Jam 14, and one here in Jam 16. Schadenfreude is a high rotation jammer for them.
Yeah.
So if Schadenfreude does get benched, that's going to be a huge disadvantage for LA.
Yeah. We'll probably see a lot more of Stiletto, I think.
Helical coming back around, looking to put more points on the board. So you'll see that Helical actually has 7 points up for Wheels of Justice, and we said at the beginning, you get 4 points for pass. So it should be multiples of 4, right? Well, you have to pass a person who is upright and inbounds. So somebody was out of bounds, and so you may have seen a gesture by the refs. I don't even know how to explain this, but it was a no pass, no penalty.
Yes.
So since Helical went by somebody who was out of bounds during the play, not in the penalty box, Helical was actually only able to pick up 3 points on that pass.
And it ended up being 10, so overall, a great jam for Helical.
And we have a timeout being called, an official timeout. This timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX and Deb Count Saber, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers.
Love it.
Over the past couple of days, how many times do I think I've said that specific ad read?
So many.
Gosh.
Definitely more than I have because I let Ham read most of the ads last night.
Smart.
Yeah.
With that,
Oh, yeah. Let's read some more ads.
well, who do I want
Shout out to Black Cat Plumbing, your
There we
local
go.
neighborhood plumbing company with proud sponsor of RCR since forever.
Oh, one thing that I do want to say is roller derby is one of the fastest growing sports out there in the world, not just in the United States. And so it is very likely that you have a local roller derby team
Yeah.
that you can support. So you should get involved. Google your city and roller derby and see what comes up. But you could skate, you could volunteer, or just cheer. We love the fans more than anything.
About 2 weeks ago, I was at Crater Lake for vacation, and I met somebody on a boat tour who was like, oh, my wife has always wanted to do roller derby, but she's never felt brave enough to do it. And I was like, where do you live? And they live in Bend. And I was like, oh, Lava City, roller derby, you should join. And then he pointed out his wife as they were getting off the boat, and I was like, ma'am, you should play roller derby.
Go play for Lava City.
So
they
Lava
also have
City-
they also have a great juniors program.
Lava City, if you're listening to this and had a recent join, let me know.
Referral code.
I should get a referral code for this, even for just this league. It's so good.
Bonnie up against Schadenfreude. Bonnie really being just sort of put in the whirlpool there, not letting us up. It is always so amazing. Bonnie is such a slight and slender person,
Yeah.
but is so incredibly strong and powerful.
Yes. She has abs. Oh,
Bonnie to get a penalty,
very
and
rare to
a
happen.
head block.
A head block penalty.
Well,
yeah.
if you were watching the previous game, Eagle went to the penalty box, which I never see Eagle in the penalty box. So those are two
Me
incredibly
either.
clean,
Oh,
high-profile jammers.
another
Is it Lily? It's
going to the
Lily
penalty box
on
for
a
a forearm. Oh,
That was a
that was
back
a crazy
block.
thing to watch. Yeah, that person said, "I'm sorry."
Yeah, that was very much an accident, and they
Yeah.
knew immediately that it had happened. I believe that was number 28. We have a two-town cider star pass to Blackman on the Scarlets, but I believe that was Death Down Under. Yep,
Yes.
with the back block. We are in another official timeout. This timeout brought to you by, see, now I don't even know.
It's in there.
Welcome to PDX Step Counts Taver, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers, and the sponsor of all of our timeouts.
Yes, absolutely. Let's take a little look at the penalty count right now. We got 11 for Wheels of Justice and 13 for the Hollywood Scarlets. If you tuned in a little while ago for the arch rival versus Wheels of Justice game, you'd know that keeping Wheels of Justice a high penalty count while you yourself keep a low penalty count is what decides the game. So not too great so far for the Hollywood Scarlets. We've had at least 4 power jams in favor of Wheels of Justice because of Schadenfreude going to the box. So not the position that Hollywood Scarlets want to be in right now.
You know, but it's still early in the game. We
Yes.
can come back. This is going to be a nice long timeout, I have a feeling. So everybody gets to rest, catch their breath, do what needs to be done.
Maybe stand by some of the fans in here. By fans, I mean like the ones that
The
blow
air
cold air on
circulating.
you. Yeah.
For those of you watching from home, it is quite warm in here.
Yes.
We thought we were entering into nice cooler weather in the fall of Oregon, but turns out it was just fake fall, and we are now in
Yeah.
second summer.
Not great for us.
But I hear we get some rain tomorrow. What's something else I want to say? You know what has kept me going the last 2 days, which has been really amazing? Sinister Coffee.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Two-Town Cider.
No, it is Sinister Coffee. So pulling off a tournament like this really requires a steady stream of caffeine. And a huge thanks to
Yeah.
Sinister Coffee and Creamery, and RCR sponsor, for generously providing coffee that will help fuel us and our crew all weekend long.
Incredible. Thank you, coffee aficionados,
And
for everything you
By
do.
crew, how many volunteers do you think we have here? this
So
weekend?
many. So many rotating through different parts of the day, different roles.
And some of the most visible volunteers right now are some of our skating officials. So
Love
why
them.
don't we say hi to Read the Rules, Ghost H, Masquerade, Tenacious D Cup, Asylum, Babe, Malicious Compliance, Mortal Comcat, Lizard, Beth, Andy Oakley,
Breadpool!
Breadpool, Don Scorleone, Johnny Demonic, Outrageous, Elemental, Rhodes Warrior, Darth Bling, and Bacon the Question.
I probably shouldn't have a favorite official, but Breadpool's my favorite official.
Well, he's
My boy.
also delightful.
Adam Splitter, close second. Sorry, Adam.
Elemental is a tournament head official, I believe, and she's been delightful to work with all weekend.
That's so nice. Yeah, I don't know. For folks watching at home, I don't know whatever sport you normally watch, but we have probably the most referees / officials of any sport that you will watch. Everybody has something to do, people that they're watching. I mean, we have specific jammers dedicated to each, or we have specific officials dedicated to each jammer.
So Freight Train starting in a Menopause Unicorn Power Jam.
Bonnie Thunder's coming in fast, though. They don't see her. She's coming.
You really don't want to give Freight Train a power jam or power start like that.
Okay, shout out to Queen Luciativa, though. That hit on Bonnie was crazy to watch.
Well, and I was focused on Stan stopping Freight Train.
Stan! Maybe that's Freight Train's answer. Great pass to Tui Lion, but Lily Valentine was there to catch.
To see Freight Train pass the cap, though?
Yeah, I don't think we saw that at all last night.
And now we get to see Blocker Freight Train.
Blocker Freight Train. They're locking it down back there with 4D. They said, sorry, Tui Lion, you got to go up there.
And so now here's an interesting thing. The pack has been established by the 4 Angel City blockers in the back and Bonnie Thunders. The addition of Bonnie makes this the pack. So that's why you see Stan dropping the bridge, allowing Rose to really push out at the top of the pack. Stan is actually the one who is in control right here. Stan is watching both sides, making sure that she's right in the middle.
Yes.
And can continue to extend. It is Stan that is continuing the pack and keeping Gaffney and Lily and, is that Mia?
Yes.
In play.
The jammers actually don't add to pack definition, though. Oh, but there goes Mia Palau. What did Mia do?
Out of play?
An out of play penalty
No,
for
a
Mia?
multiplayer.
Oh, but Bonnie, what?
Bonnie just cut through the middle.
That was.
You can do that.
You
That's
can do
legal.
that. That's a wild thing to watch.
To see her cut through the middle just
to block the pivot turn jammer. That person was like, you gotta go. Tui Lion's like, this
is not what I wanted.
This is not for me.
This is not what I signed up for.
Bonnie going almost all the way back around.
Tui's in the middle, though, so. But Tui's also not going to play the game, so Bonnie's just going to have to call it off.
There's something special in roller derby called Eat the Baby, where once the jammers for both teams get out, the other jammer, the jammer with lead, manages to get the person behind the jammer behind them to get reabsorbed back into the pack from before. That was a great hit by Queen Luciativa right there.
And that was where I was focused on Stan.
God, I didn't even see Stan that time either. I was so focused on Queen Luciativa.
No, Stan was sort of single-handedly responsible there for holding Freight Train.
I hope that Stan is Freight Train's answer when I ask, what blocker do you not want to go against? Wow.
Or I could imagine,
fabulous.
I could imagine Lily Valentine, too.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, 2,000 star pass on Rose to Simonis.
Woo!
Beautiful
fabulous.
job.
That was a great jam.
Ghetto's so happy about it.
She's feeling it. She's feeling the star power right now. Here we go. How many points was that? I missed the hands.
A few.
A few points.
More than 1, probably less than 4. Do you like that?
I do like that.
3.
3. Almost as good as 4.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, timeout.
Ooh,
Official timeout.
Timeout.
This timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX and Deb Count Saber, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers.
We got.
Oh, it's an official review.
Oh.
Spicy. So tell us about an official review.
Basically, once per half, the coaches / captains of each team can request that the officials talk amongst themselves and review something that happened in that jam. Either they can ask for a penalty that happened to be called back, or they can ask for a penalty that wasn't called to be called this time. So the officials usually talk to each other and say, did you see this? A lot of the time they did see something happen, but it didn't affect gameplay in a way that necessitated a penalty to be called. So what we're seeing right now is the coach of Angel City. Well, now we're seeing Anna dance. We were seeing the coach of Angel City explain that whatever penalty that they're looking for, and now they're going to go back to the officials group and chat amongst themselves.
And just because an official review is either upheld or not, does not mean that the thing did or didn't happen. And sometimes it just means it wasn't seen.
Yes.
So Angel is looking for a high block on the purple pivot. Simonis. Who was then the purple jammer.
I love watching Anna dance.
I
every
just
time.
love watching the dances.
Anna has crazy frog energy.
Anna's the best. Also, has the most adorable little dog.
Yes, that's so true.
Tika.
I should know this. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I don't remember the name of your dog.
I'm going to...
Taika? Taika? That's, I just know what it's spelled.
Purple pivot wall jammer on skater, white 26. Not retained.
Oh.
Okay.
So if you don't get your official review, you don't get to have another official review for the half. Fun little niche fact there for you about roller derby.
Taika.
Taika. God, I'm so
It's
close.
Taika.
Helicals bouncing around, waiting for the start. Nice. Found that outside line. Freight train stuck in the back. Oop. Almost got a cut track from Stan. And Freight train's through. Quick offense here for even Helical. Goes to the middle, picks up at least 2 hips we saw, and a call off.
That was some heavy work being put in there by Des for that offense. Even Helical still getting hit to the inside, forcing the call off.
1 point there for Helical. One's better than nothing.
Looks like we will probably end up with 2 more jams, at least.
Yes. Getting very close to halftime.
This has gone by just as fast as the previous game did. Like, I can't believe that we're already at halftime.
I thought the previous game went very slowly, but I wasn't announcing it. So.
Ham and I had a great time.
Yes. Hamberly, one of my favorite people. Hit out there by Lily.
Regs going ahead and picking up lead jammer for Rose.
Stiletto pulling the cap. Looking for the pass, maybe to Blackman.
Big
yes,
hit to the
Blackman's
inside
there.
by Simonis with the recycle back past the jammer line.
Regulator picking up 4.
OMG set up at the front.
Stiletto through with a cap stash. Offense there.
It's cute to watch Bugogi try and move Lily. There's the call off. No points for the Scarlets. I'm going to be so interested to look at our stats at halftime.
Yes.
Because in my head, I think I know what they're going to say, but in reality, I think it's probably going to tell a very different story.
I think that this is matching up quite well with what the expected point differential was on the WIFDA games predictor. A classic matchup between Freight Train and Bonnie Thunders.
Oh, Mia right off the line, just stopping Freight Train.
Bonnie doing a great job of following Freight Train's offense on the outside.
Freight Train trying to take a whip off of Whiskey Von Sweets.
Bonnie pushing through the middle, looking through the end. Loves to jump around, push off Gaffney. Queen Lucia
pushing off Anya.
Got her.
Or Anna. Getting stuck there in turn 2.
Probably got all 4 at this
nice.
point. A little jump,
Little
hop,
upswept
skip.
creative hop skip. We're going to call it an apex jump.
Got all 4. Probably happy with that. Headed
that's
back to
all.
the bench.
They're up almost 100 points. 4 points is totally worth it. We are going to have one last one here with Zip at the helm. Up against 617. That is Ghetto Fabulous.
Zip having a great game. Ghetto Fabulous having a good game, too.
Everybody's having a good game. There is a whistle. That is a high block right off the line. By Lily.
Lily. That's Lily's 3rd.
And I want to say they're mostly, well, actually, she might have 3 separate ones.
I think she has 2 high blocks, potentially. Let me go back to the penalty whiteboard. Yes, 2 high blocks and a forearm penalty.
Zip up at the front, 1 to beat. Not quite able to make anything of it, but able to get up quickly and get around. Ghetto Fabulous is
nice.
lead.
Nice job.
Beautiful job by Angel City there.
Ghetto Fabulous MVJ.
But to just see Angel City continue to get in front of Zip, no matter what Zip did, that was so gorgeous. I hope we see that before we head to halftime. So hopefully we'll get
beautiful.
Hopefully we'll get one more Radical Wheels replay here before we do cut to halftime.
Nope,
you know what?
It's
fine because we'll probably see another one in the second period.
Replay it in your brain.
We're going to go ahead and take a short commercial break, and we'll be back in just a little while.
Hey folks, did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. If your helmet size is a small, but your teammate's size is an extra large, wearing the same helmet shell doesn't just look kind of funny. The functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised. The 888 certified sweat saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor, giving you the highest level of protection upon impact. Try it for yourself. We got you.
here with Morgan Levy of Wheels of Justice. Great job against Arizona this morning, Morgan. This is the last tournament of 2025 for Wheels of Justice, so what are your goals for the team, other than winning, of course?
Yeah, we definitely want to win, and we're just preparing already for regional championships and hopefully earning a spot to global championships next year. So this is a great prep with all of the high-level teams here.
And any standout moments from the game against Arizona this morning?
Yeah, I always love playing against my Jewish roller derby teammate, Sherman, who's on Arizona. They did a great job, a super fun opponent to play.
Thank you. Good luck this weekend. We'll head back to the mezzanine with the announcers. Hey, I'm Lauren Mutch. I'm here with Freight Train from Angel City Roller Derby. Freight Train, how are you feeling about the weekend so far?
So far, I'm feeling pretty good. We came out with a win, and yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. The team is pretty happy about that.
Can you give us any insight into your game plan of playing against Wheels of Justice?
I know personally for myself, I'm going to stay focused like I did tonight. Just, foot on the gas, try to do what I can with, my teammates. They did a great job tonight playing offense for me, and I'm pretty sure they're going to do the same tomorrow.
Did you have any expectations coming into the weekend?
Not necessarily. I knew it was going to be a good back and forth game, which it really, really was. In the first half, it kind of split up on that second half, but I thought it was a great game overall, and my expectations was that we come out with a win, and we did.
Yeah, good job. I'm excited to watch you the rest of the weekend. Thanks, and we will take it back to the mezzanine with the announcers.
Thank you so much, Morgan, Freight Train, and Mutch, for those fun and insightful interviews. Let's go ahead and send it back down to our trackside interviewer, Erica, to talk to both teams about what is coming up in the second period.
Trackside with Coach Motomami. Motomami, what's going well for the Wheels of Justice out there tonight?
I'd say we've gotten lead most of the first half, and that has benefited us in the score. Additionally, our team does very well playing together, strong offense, and yeah.
How did you prepare coming into this tournament?
For sure. So we played Angel earlier in the season, and we have been studying them as well and adapting our game to their game. So I'd say that's what's been successful.
Were you expecting anything in particular coming into this game?
Yeah, for sure. Angel is a very tough team, and we were expecting a strong offense, and their jammers are also really good, and so we were expecting a tough game.
Are you going to make any adjustments going into the second half?
I'd say continue the momentum we have. We've been playing strong defense and sending our offense.
Well, thank you, Motomami, and we're going to send it back to the booth.
Thank you so much, Erica. We're going to take one more second to hear from some of our sponsors on a commercial break, and then JB and I will be back to take a look at the first half and talk some stats. Welcome back from halftime. We are waiting for some stats to get input, but what we've seen so far
I think we're going to bring it back to the track for the interview of the Angel City coach.
You are so right. There we go. Erica, take it away.
Hi, I'm here trackside with Coach Jam from Angel City. Coach, how are things going out there for the team tonight?
Yeah, I think this is a tough game. And I think one thing I'm loving is that our team is playing for each other, playing with a lot of heart. I'm seeing some really killer offense out there. I'm seeing our jammers get a lead and like have multiple scoring passes, and I think that's definitely going well.
I've been seeing some incredible tough blocking from Angel City. How did you prepare coming into this tournament?
I think we prepared knowing we'd have to play our game last night first and hoping that we won that game, have to play this game, and we've played the teams from Portland so many times that we know what to look for. We just have to really follow through on the plays that we've worked on and the strategies we've worked on, and I think we're doing a pretty good job of that.
Is there anything you're going to adjust going into the second game in our last few seconds here?
Yeah, the second half here, I think we're going to work on a little more offense for our jammers.
I hate to cut you off, but thank you, Coach Jam. We're going to give it back to the booth.
Welcome back, where we're going to talk a little bit more about what happened in the first half. So let's look at some stats really quick.
Yeah, what you got there, Noms?
Well, it's actually kind of what I thought it was going to be. So Hollywood Scarlets definitely not leading in the lead jammer department. They've had lead about 22% of the time in the first half to Rose's 69, almost 70%. And that shows in star passes as well. So Hollywood Scarlets have had 7 star passes, where the Wheels of Justice have actually only had 2.
Wild, okay.
Power Jams, 3 and 3, so that is equal on both sides. Highest scoring jam actually goes to the Scarlets with 23 points. Rose has actually only seen a 16-point jam as their highest so far. When it comes to penalties and our penalty du jour, I think that we are still very much looking at forearms, but in this game, it might actually be cut tracks.
I think it's cut tracks, and we've seen a lot of high blocks this game as well.
So cut tracks, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of the 26 penalties.
Pretty high percentage.
But, you know, both teams are both sitting at 13 penalties. Rose does have the advantage of having those penalties spread out among a large majority of skaters. Whereas the Scarlets, we've got somebody with 3, somebody with 4, and that is over half of that, half their penalties from the first half.
Schadenfreude, so one of their core rotation jammers with 4. Though we haven't seen her in a while for the end of the first half. She might be out for the rest of the game. I guess we'll see if she ends up back in the rotation.
And just like that, we are going to get back to roller derby. So Wheels of Justice sitting at 121 points to Hollywood Scarlet's 33. We've got 30 minutes to make a dent in that gap between the two teams.
Bonnie Thunders versus Freight Train. Freight Train choo-choo at the front.
That was such a beautiful move by Lily Valentine. Lily came out of the penalty box and immediately moved into an offensive position, which was instrumental in Bonnie getting out.
Absolutely.
As lead.
Freight Train being recycled to the back. Ooh, maybe. Nope, no cut track there on 757.
I know, I cringed also.
It made me worried for Freight Train there. Freight Train at the top. One to beat Morgan Levy. Happy birthday, Morgan.
Oh, happy birthday, Morgan.
Freight
From your
Train
number
through.
1 fan.
Noms.
Bonnie goes ahead and calls it off after picking up a quick 8. I was waiting to see if there were more points going to get put up. Just a quick, a fast, a rapid.
Lil Reg's getting a lot of gym time tonight.
As is only proper.
That's so true. Incredible jammer. Wasn't here when we announced the Arch game. Definitely felt her absence there.
There's actually been quite a few roster changes between these two teams since the last time they saw each other, which was why I was hopeful it was going to be maybe a little bit closer. Beautiful job by Regs to get around Whiskey Von Sweets there at the end. Lead jammer goes to Rose.
Very tough when it's just one blocker holding it down for the defense.
Stan got so incredibly low there.
I always think about that picture of Stan that exists where she is basically just dropped it low on the track and she's bracing her teammates, and I'm always like, dang, how'd you do that, girlie?
I want to be able to do that.
Me too, but in regular life, till my knees don't hurt. Whiskey Von Sweets has a cap pass and is at the top. Getting past the defense, great work.
2-tone slider star pass to Whiskey Von Sweets on the Scarlets.
Great
Regs
offense.
Saw it and calls it off after picking up 4.
133 to 33. I love how that looks on the scoreboard.
I would like to say thank you to a super special shout out to all of our incredible local business program partners. Their support keeps us rolling all year long in more ways than one. And I'd also like to say thank you to Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and small business workplaces better at sasquatchr.org.
Yeehaw! Now we got Zip versus Ghetto Fabulous.
Ghetto Fabulous
some
following
offense.
perfect.
Ooh, stayed in on that outside line and lead jammer.
So hopefully the Scarlets talked about that during halftime and made a plan. Multiplayer
5-4-2.
being called. That was so loud I heard it up
on
here.
4-2. That's Blackman.
Zip through the pack on initial on a star stash.
Ghetto Fabulous
looking to
went
do some.
back.
Oh.
It didn't quite work. But a cut track because they everybody on Rose is looking for that cut track penalty because Ghetto Fabulous re-entered ahead of all three of them after attempting to hit Zip out.
See, you focused on one thing, and I was just focused on Zip. That's why we have all the eyes.
It really draws my attention when all the blockers go with their arms out. Yeah.
Is it going to be an official review?
I bet it is. I wonder. Blitz has a thinking face on, so is wondering. I can see her
thinking face.
Look at you see it. She has like her hand up.
Yeah.
On her mouth, looking to see if they're going to call it or if she needs an official review.
This timeout brought to you by Deb Count Saber and welcome to PDX.
Our queen, there she is, thinking, wondering, pondering what's going to happen.
There are so many brilliant roller derby minds out there. Blitz has one of them.
Yes.
Also an amazing coach for the juniors national travel team. Former coach of the Deskar Derby Droids, another juniors team. I think I had the distinct privilege of skating with Blitz once upon a moon back when I was in Rutgers.
Yeah. I think I was just getting scrimmage cleared when Blitz was still with Rutgers, so I didn't have a lot of time with her. Shout out to my man Brad Poole talking to Blitz. What's he saying? Who knows?
What's going to happen here? He did give the wrap it up. Halftime official review.
That's not us right now.
No, it's not, because we are back. We are back. 42 still. Blackman still sitting in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box on that multiplayer.
Whoa, a little spill and a slide.
Bermuda Biangle. First time wearing the star this evening. So maybe part of Angel's strategy here is going to be to switch up some of their jammer rotations.
Ooh, a lot of.
Is that going to be a low there? Oh, that was a miss insubordination?
I think.
Insub or a misconduct?
I believe that's misconduct when
it
it's across the chest.
Yes.
I try and remember that because of how sassy it looks.
Misconduct. Even helical with the misconduct.
Anna also in the box now.
Oh my goodness. So Bermuda Biangle is in a menopause unicorn power jam.
But defense doing a good job of blocking them down.
Of neutralizing this power jam. Shout out to Tui Lion there for that offense.
Nice job.
Bermuda.
First jam of the game and lead. We love to see it.
And power jam.
And a power jam. Always feels good when you're like, I've got this.
So Bermuda Biangle looking to see what's happening in the pack, goes ahead and calls it off. That Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is clear at this point. It's also clean.
Clean, clear, at peace, calm.
Therapy was successful.
Yeah.
We have been discharged.
Hasn't been for me, but no, I'm just kidding. It's been great.
Therapy, individual or group, is fantastic when given by our sponsors, Rebel Heart Therapy.
Truly.
Okay, there we go. There's our whistle.
Wow, that was a fast whistle. Nobody seemed ready for that.
I don't think I was ready for it. Bonnie Thunders and Freight Train, a classic
clash,
classic matchup.
I wonder if Freight Train would say these walls are the ones that she doesn't want to jam against. There goes Bonnie.
That is a Morgan Levy, Simonis, OMG, Lily wall.
I wouldn't want to jam against that.
I only want to stay on everybody's
Not
good
to
side.
speak for Freight Train, but no thank you.
Angel City set up in the back. Beautiful job by Bonnie. There must have been just enough width of a skate there for Bonnie to get around on the outside. Amazing athleticism, track awareness.
Drawn back Freight train, passing it to Blackman.
2 Townsider star pass to Blackman.
I want to know if Blackman has the most star passes of the weekend, because I feel like that might be true.
I wish we were compiling long-term stats and
Me
not
too.
just game by game.
Because I don't know what it is, but it seems like every time there's
Blackman
a pivot out
gets
there,
the
it's
star.
Blackman. Yeah.
Well, that was like in the Arizona game yesterday. Sherman went out, I feel like 85% of the time
Oh, wait,
as
we
a
get to see
pivot.
Bonnie doing the side thing. Here goes. Look for her feet on the outside line. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Whoa, one net. Yeah, and she kept her right foot in, which is a crazy choice.
Yeah, because that would have been the outside,
Yeah.
the outside skate. Sherman on
Yes.
Arizona yesterday was the pivot, and every time took a cat pass. Regs and Stiletto both wearing the cap. Everybody really messy there. I feel like Rose really excels at messy packs, though. Like, that is definitely something that they've drilled and worked with a lot. Oh, beautiful job by Regs to fake out Whiskey Von Sweets.
Great work.
Regs lead jammer.
Rose loves to keep it locked down, though. Once they're together.
And we have a 2 Townsider star pass once again on the Scarlets to Whiskey Von Sweets.
Oh, Whiskey Von Sweets, you're the other pivot. That's the other person we've seen a lot of star passes to. Maybe Whiskey Von Sweets and Blackman are probably neck and neck for the most star passes.
I would very much believe it.
146 to 140. You know, not as high of a point spread so far as the points predictor has told us, but I think as long as Angel City manages to keep up their endurance and stay in the game, they won't be able to give Rose. They won't give Rose that type of lead that Rose is craving right now. The 106 lead is still pretty good.
It's very comfortable
Ooh.
with 22 minutes.
Yep.
Cut track.
Yikes! Bling was like, here we go.
Simonis did a great job of reading
Yeah.
that. So that is going to leave Zip in a Menopause Unicorn Power Jam.
Yes.
OMG with the offense there to get the last blocker out of the way.
Blackman going to the box with a penalty.
I just feel like I've heard so many whistles on another misconduct.
Yes. What are they doing out there tonight?
Getting angry.
Ooh, a third person from Angel City in the penalty box.
On a direction. Zip getting
leaving him there.
Yep, Zip getting her hips past perfect there and calling it off.
Yeah. Power Star and pack advantage.
That's going to go about the way that we think it's going to go.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Helical
Stan,
out there.
Des, Anna.
Gaffney. Helical out there. Tui Lion, Queen Lucitiva holding down the defense. Oh, putting the cap on
Tui.
real fast.
There's the whistle. Don't give Evangelical time to run up. That's usually bad.
Yeah. But
Well,
they're continuing to
good
run
for-
it, so
Oh,
big hit by Queen Lucitiva. Really slowing her down, and Tui Lion back up at the top to hold it.
How is that not a direction, though?
I think her feet kept moving.
Okay.
So
And then a cut track. Ghetto Fabulous back in on a cut track. That is going to leave Evangelical in another Menopause Unicorn Power Jam.
luckily, Blackman back on.
That was so gorgeous. Anna was on one blocker, and Gaffney was on the other, and they just opened them like doors
Love it.
and let Evangelical go right through the middle. Beautiful setup here for a sweep.
Loving it. Letting Helical hit first.
Evangelical taking all of that beautiful offense.
Stand clearing one, then staying up there to help clear another.
Evangelical pinned on the outside line there. Yep.
Hit out by Tui Lion, going to the back. Ghetto Fabulous. Oh, a direction penalty for Tui Lion. Helical back to the top. Pushing against
This
Blackman
time-
and Queen Lucitiva.
Queen Lucitiva. Nice, Gaffney. Way to come in. Blackman.
Whoa, Blackman getting so low.
Nice.
That was crazy.
That was a beautiful escort. Des.
That was a crazy hit, girl. Stand there with defense.
Oh, Stan
as
and
incredible as
Des
usual.
on that line. Beautiful. Anna up front looking for the offense.
Another hit out, sending Ghetto Fabulous to the back.
Evangelical just really waiting and reading here because Hollywood has not finished an initial pass yet. So Evangelical has plenty of time to keep working
Nice
here.
star pass to Dewey Line.
That
I
was
loved it.
gorgeous. And Stan didn't catch it.
Stan said, that's all right.
So Evangelical's going to go ahead and call it off here.
It was a great pass, very secretive. Dewey Line had an incredible,
because Tui just came right out of the penalty box,
yeah.
grabbed the star on the way through, and then just kept going.
Oh, yeah, here we go, watch. Okay, cap off by
Cap
Ghetto
off.
Fabulous in the back. Looking, knows Tui's there.
Oh,
Through,
gorgeous.
Through.
Des saw it.
Des saw it. Des tried to get there.
But nobody else saw it. That was so gorgeous.
Bonnie and Bermuda Biangle. Here we go. Banging jam. Here we go.
Great job by Tui Lion to stop Bonnie right off the line. Angel City with a nice suck back there. OMG coming in with the offense.
Bermuda Biangle up against the birthday girl.
Except our star cap. Our cap is off.
Bonnie sees it. Put it back on.
That looks very tenuous.
Yeah, it seems tenuous today.
There we go.
Double-checking.
She's going to fix it.
She's a Virgo. She'll make sure it's on.
OMG finishing clearing that lane at the end to help Bonnie out. Lily headed to the penalty box. Just kidding. Morgan Levy on a low block.
Bonnie through, getting some points, but probably going to leave Morgan Levy there.
Nope. Whiskey Von Sweets had the cap and was coming in. We totally missed another 2 downsider star pass there to Whiskey Von Sweets.
Maybe that's why I'm missing them. She's just so fast when she takes them and then she disappears from view.
I'm only seeing it because I can see the SP on the main scoreboard. And I was like, I don't think Whiskey Von Sweets started as the jammer.
No. It was Bermuda.
Context clues.
Freight train.
And zip.
I think that's Regs.
It is. I saw the side. I thought it was a 0.
Freight train
Regs
pushing.
and Freight Train.
Stan on the out there.
Gaffney,
out there.
Stan, and Mia. Great job,
Regs is
Regs. Lead jammer.
Regs looks so athletic when she does her crossovers around the track. Perfect form.
My flabbers are gasted that Rose has neutralized Freight Train as much as they have this game. I'm not used to seeing Freight Train get held.
Yeah.
Looks like Perfect is headed to the penalty box on a direction.
A cut. Regs is like, I don't think so.
Okay, well.
She was calling it off as she re-entered. It wasn't like she was trying to keep going and score points.
So Freight Train is now in a menopause unicorn power jam. Woohoo! Freight Train will do everything she can here during these 30 seconds. And the jam will go the full 2 minutes since Regs was lead and then lost.
Mia Palau recycling Freight Train to the back. Looking for some offense. Look at that coordinated O from 42 and 2/8. I think that's Death Down Under and Blackman. Did not move the Rose blockers very much, though.
Freight Train escorted out there on the back straight away. Recycled back once again by Mia and Morgan.
Yep. Pushing again, getting some help there from Gaffney. Gaffney looking at the offense.
Stan coming around the outside to plug Freight Train from taking that outside lane.
Regs through, scoring points.
Blackman trying to get Morgan Levy out of the way. But again, Rose is just so good at this. Break us apart. It's fine. We'll find a way to get back together, or we'll just successfully 1v1 you.
Yeah. Or use the other team's blockers to their advantage.
That's my favorite thing.
Yes, Rose loves plugging. Jam ended.
Regs easily picked up 3 on that.
Yes. Maybe brings her total to 16
Oh,
to 8
no,
so
I'm
far.
seeing 0. I'm seeing 0 put up.
Oh.
Okay. It's just a cool 16. It's fine. That Derby point predictor, we're getting closer and closer.
We're getting closer. I don't know if Rose will score another, 70? But it's possible.
Scarlets will definitely score another 6.
Yeah.
So there's our whistle, zip and stiletto. Little stumble off the line.
I hope Schadenfreude is okay. We haven't seen Schadenfreude in this half.
Morgan and OMG absolutely cleared the inside lane there for Zip to get through and pick up lead for Rose.
Absolutely. Katie Postma doing some work in the back.
Yeah. Oh, Simonis with a little apex jump there to get to the front.
You get an upswept creative apex jump.
Oh.
Zip, it looks so
Zip
pretty.
with some speed.
Zip doing like a ice skater moment there.
I think I have
skater.
whiplash from.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. This.
Oh, here we go. It'll be Zip coming around.
Zip being zippy.
It's
Great
so
job.
pretty. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whee!
Oh, and that was Whiskey Von Sweets. That looked a little elbowy to me, but it's okay.
That's all right.
I'd like to say thank you to Menopause Northwest, Portland Vital Signs, and Trailhead Credit Union. Thank you so much for being our sponsors. And we have a timeout being called. This timeout brought to you by Deb Constaber and welcome to PDX. Deb Constaber, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. It looks like it is a Wheels of Justice team timeout. Simonis being very passionate about whatever is being spoken about there.
She's hyping him up, I can tell.
I love it. That is the job of the captain. And
She
Simonis,
said, we're here to win. We're here to do this thing.
bring it together. Arms in. Who are we?
Wheels. What do we fight for?
Justice.
I don't know if that's the cheer or not.
I
but
think it
close
should
enough.
be. There's
Tweet,
the
tweet,
whistle
tweet.
bringing that. I absolutely love this hairstyle here on number 28 down under. Pigtail braids come up tucked into the top vent of the helmet.
The braids into the helmet stress me out. I think they're going to get pulled really aggressively. I haven't seen it happen, but it seems dangerous.
How do you get them?
Freight train
How do you get them
inside.
to stay in there?
Freight train, turn it on the gas at the top.
Oh yeah.
I don't think trains run on gas. What do they run on? Coal. No.
Maybe 100 years ago.
I don't know what they run on now. Freight train lead jammer. Des going to the box, I think.
Diesel. They run on diesel.
Oh, they run on. That's still gas.
It is.
That's a type of gas.
You were correct. You were the one who corrected yourself and said, no, they run on coal.
I just didn't believe that trains ran on gas. Oh, Des in the box for a head block. It's crazy today.
Lots of head blocks. One of my biggest pet peeves about head blocks and high blocks is that a high block is an A when high doesn't have an A, and head block is H when it could have an A. They could flip them, and it would make so much more sense.
But it's way too late for that.
It is offensive to me that a high block is an A.
They should have let you make the penalty.
They should have. I'm going to go talk to Bling.
He makes the decisions for sure.
He's on the rules committee.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, you were being sarcastic.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, Bling makes the rules. Jackpot jamming now. Stuck in the back. Queen Lujatifa. 666. Oh, not stuck for long.
Beautiful job by Simonis
almost
there.
Got hit and then fell in. Ooh.
We have a low block.
A low block on Whiskey Von Sweets.
Whiskey.
You
at. Oh, I was going to say you're at 5, but at 4.
Jackpot with the jammer. Ooh, 2 in the box for Hollywood Scarlets.
Queen Lujatifa. Actually, only the second penalty of the game for Queen Lujatifa. It's a direction.
Jackpot with the shirt whip off Lily Valentine.
Bermuda Biangle does have the cap off, but there is currently no pivot to pass it to. I believe the pivot is Whiskey Von Sweets.
A very sad time when there's no pivot to pass it
When
to.
you're like, I don't want this anymore. Nice Tui up at the front. That's going to be out of play here in a second because Lily is covering 666 and making sure that Dragger can't move up. And there it is. Tui had to let Jackpot go.
Looking for Whiskey Von Sweets.
There's the sneaky star pass.
Took it with little spin.
Two
Lily
downsider
hits.
star pass. That was a big
they
hit from
reformed
Lily.
so fast.
Yeah, Whiskey Von Sweets doesn't really stand a chance here.
Sometimes when I hit walls that are that tough, I have to remind myself to engage my abs to make sure I don't fall down. And even then, it's not enough.
Engage your core. Des headed to the penalty box on a multiplayer.
All right.
Oh, look at that. Look at all those angel numbers. 666, 88.
I know. I was talking about that last night on
9999.
on the stream about how it's cool they have it like that. I don't know if it's on purpose or not.
Well, I think that's all of them, though. 666, 777, 88, 999,
9. I always forget the third one. The rest of them are just very pleasing, like 42.
That is just a very pleasing number.
369.
Well, it's because 42 is the answer to life, universe, and the everything.
Yeah. Zip versus Ghetto Fabulous. Ghetto Fabulous, almost had that outside line, but Mia saw her and came for her.
Oh, man. That was so gorgeous.
Ooh,
Stan
spin.
covered the middle. so that Gaffney could cover a little bit closer to the line, just so that Mia could pick up. I believe Mia could pick up on the outside. Oh, so many whistles.
Zip with the forearm penalty.
That is going to leave Ghetto Fabulous lead jammer in a menopause unicorn power jam.
Love it. Live for it. Great offense there by 2-8. Death down under.
Des is communicating something very emphatically down there. So Angel City set up there for a sweep. Rose is not going to let it happen. Oh, man.
Gaffney
Beautiful
said, no,
job
no.
by Gaffney there.
And then somebody else said no to Gaffney. I think that's death down under.
That is the blocker chain reaction. Hit my
Yes.
jammer, I'll hit you. Well, then I'll hit you.
Yeah.
So many revenge hits.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 minutes left in the game. Pretty substantial. I mean, 131-point lead for Wheels
I
of
think
Justice.
it's pretty safe to say that Rose is going to be going to the final up against Denver.
Yes.
Which I'm very happy to see, but also at the same time, we've seen that game
a million
times. This is an official timeout. That is a welcome to PDX and Deb Counts Tabor PDX. If you want to move to Portland and come play for Wheels of Justice yourself, go to debcountstabor.com. She'll help bring you home.
Absolutely.
So we Rose of Justice.
Yes.
Wheels of Portland. Yep, I got it. Wheels of Justice headed to the final game up against Denver. A game that we've seen a million times, but you know what? It never gets old.
I do love watching them play each other.
It is so much fun to see Bonnie versus Scald Eagle. That is one of my favorite jammer pairings ever.
Freight Train, beautiful job.
That was a good job by the Hollywood Scarlets to clear that lane for Freight Train. Zip coming out of the penalty box.
Freight Train busting through, has 2 to beat.
Is Zip
OMG.
looking for Lily or just
Nice
has the
job.
cap off? Just has the cap off.
Just has the cap off.
Although I do love me some Jammer Lily.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I don't think
Chewy.
Lily would
That's
tell you
not
that
Chewy.
she likes Jammer Lily.
No, that was Dragger.
Whoa,
Oh,
Freight Train.
Upswept Creative. Beautiful.
Whiskey Von Sweet's in the box with the 5th penalty.
With 9 minutes left, though, shoot for the moon.
Yeah.
And maybe if you miss, you land among the stars.
I'm sure that's what she's thinking about her penalties right now.
I absolutely believe 100% in my heart of hearts that is what Whiskey Von Sweets is thinking about.
Oh, great job by 2A Line right there to stay on Zip despite the offense. Gaffney working it. Morgan working it.
Pushing Queen Lungia Tifa out of the way.
Freight Train working it.
Morgan going to join Lily and OMG. OMG's so angry about that.
Zip with a little spin.
Breadpool indicating a direction on Tui. Nope. On Dragger.
Believe that's Dragger's first penalty of the game.
Oh, good job. Zip able to get around Whiskey.
OMG had a multiplayer penalty, sent them to the box.
First penalty of the game?
OMG's second penalty of the game.
Oh, OMG. Let's see what the Radical Wheels replay shows here. Oh, it's that beautiful hit by Dragger. Did Dragger get a cut track?
And then here's the
upswept creative apex jump by Freight Train. Anna doing some last minute conversation there with Evan Helical. There's our whistle.
Ghetto Fabulous out jamming against
I am not
Stan, Mia,
hearing
and
the
Anna.
I'm not hearing the 5 seconds up here. That's what I'm not
I'm
hearing
not either.
and why
Ooh.
it feels like that whistle's coming out of nowhere.
I agree. Dang, long recycle back by Mia to Ghetto Fabulous. Helical lead jammer.
Blackman with a nice chase down attempt, not able to make anything of it.
Ghetto Fabulous penalty for.
That is going to be another Menopause Unicorn power jam for Evan Helical. Nice upswept creative apex jump there. Hit out of the apex, however, by Blackman.
Dang, looks like Ghetto Fabulous got a high block penalty. Perfect talent, getting everybody calmed down out there, getting them together. Rose getting together for a coordinated offense as Helical comes through.
Oh, man.
Helical stays in. Nice little spin, stays on the toe stops.
Jammer standing. Ghetto Fabulous coming back out of the track. Immediately pulls the cap.
Looks for Blackman. Blackman's ready.
It did not happen.
Didn't
Just
happen.
Try and push on through.
Great spin. Continue to push the middle. Get Blackman's up there just in case. But that's 4 defense up there for Rose, so
Blackman
that's
just,
not a fun place to be.
Yeah, Blackman's dropping the bridge, as does Stan. Seeing that they're pushing up, bumping up a little bit. Helical's actually just riding it out back here. Getting enough space, really.
Yes. Looking for the pass. Ooh, careful with that arm there.
They are right at the edges.
Mia's ready.
They are so close.
Yeah.
Drawing that pack out that
And
way.
then to go all the way to back, and then Rose is going to capitalize on this, play some quick offense to try and get Helical through. Jam called off. 3 points.
11-0 on that jam with just about 5 minutes left.
Looks like this will be a closer game than predicted. Angels already beat their score prediction of 54. They've gotten 74. Looks like Wheels of Justice won't. Maybe they might make it to 246 or higher with 5 minutes left.
Bonnie Thunder's in Bermuda Biangle. Second time Biangle's worn this cap? First time.
Third, I think.
You know,
Has done it quite a few times
one
now.
of us was bound to get it correct at some point.
I pay a lot of attention to the jammers. Looking for the star pass.
Obviously,
Goes to
I
Whiskey Von
don't.
Sweets.
Whiskey Von Sweets with the two-town cider star pass. But then finding Lily, Simonis, and OMG and not really able to move to make very much forward progress.
Who's the penalty
Where's
being
our
called on?
Chewy Lion headed on a high block.
High block. That's 4 for Tui Lion.
Bonnie Thunder's coming back around, trying the outside.
Big
but,
hit. Simonis also hits.
Queen Luz Yotifa and number 301, that is Blacksville Rose. Bonnie ping-ponging off of everybody.
Great job by Whiskey Von Sweets.
And a passing hit on Whiskey Von Sweets.
Which gave it enough time for Lily to be able to play. Woo! People are hitting the ground on this one.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh. 4 minutes left, and it just seems like it's getting more and more exciting.
Yes.
All things considered. So we do have an official timeout being called. This timeout brought to you by Debcon Saber, and welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. Penalties. I don't feel like anybody is doing what we said that they should do in terms of penalties.
27 penalties for Hollywood Scarlets, 23 for Wheels of Justice.
Nobody ever listens to the announcers.
They almost never hear us, I would say.
Except for in their replays. So Whiskey Von Sweet's the only one in any real danger at 5. But again, with 4 minutes left on the stream.
Yeah.
On the stream, in the game.
Let's go back to what the coaches talked about at halftime.
Oh, yeah.
So one of the things Motomami talked about was how they wanted to continue the momentum of the first half. Wheels of Justice has definitely done that, managed to keep high amount of points on the board. For Angel, they said for the second half they wanted to have more offense. I think we're seeing a bit of that. Very hard to do when there is...
Rose just shrugs
Rose
it off.
is just recycling so fast, or they'll hit you back. So it's not, it's not quite working out.
They just don't care.
Yes.
It's almost like I've seen Lily just shrug off the offense.
Yeah.
So many times.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like it doesn't affect her. She doesn't even feel it.
Definitely doesn't distract her at all.
No. I think Angel City's doing a great job of continuing what they started this game and wanted to come into this game playing with a lot of heart, playing for each other. Definitely seeing it out there on the track of how they're working together. They're working with their teammates, talking to their coaches.
I want to see the front of the coach.
I think that's Rachel Rotten's
jumpsuit. I want to see the front of that. Just a moment. Because it's one-shouldered.
Yeah.
Asymmetrical in the back, and I'm really loving it.
Freight train and little regulator. Oh, there we go. It's a cute jumpsuit. She's turning.
Oh, that is. I'm gonna need one of those. Turns out.
You're gonna have to ask her where she got it. Regs one to beats him. Freight train up there too, though. Ooh, let's see. Oh, little regulator's gonna call it. I don't know. I would have loved to see some jammer on jammer action there. Got one in the penalty box there for Hollywood Scarlets. I think that's perfect. No. Who is that there?
Where?
in the penalty box.
Oh.
Yep, I was right. It's perfect. Cut track penalty.
We're back into another timeout here. This timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX and Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. And just like that, it's the end of it.
Getting ready. Let's see if we hit the 5 seconds. Oh, there it was.
Okay, I heard it that time.
Ooh,
now I'm not so
movement.
scared.
Freight Train finding Simonis. Jackpot
Angel
finding
City,
Lily for some offense.
Angel City really needs to have all 4 blockers on the track in order to.
But
Lily!
But that was a crazy jump by Freight Train. Oh.
What
happened?
I don't think anybody knows what happened.
The jam's over. That's all we know.
But everybody seems equally confused.
Like maybe they thought Freight Train was calling it off, but she wasn't. Okay, Freight Train's just going to have a do-over. This time against Bonnie.
Okay. Whatevs.
Let's hope she gets another cool little jump there in the apex.
She deserves it. Everybody deserves a little apex jump for a treat.
Bonnie through, lead.
Yeah, but like it wasn't even long enough for perfect to come out of the box.
Freight Train caught there. Gaffney, Mia, Stan, and on a roll. Stan playing some offense there for Bonnie Thunders.
Stan so great at that bridge, offense bridge position. Freight Train with the cap off. Sneaky, not quite star
Blackman.
pass. There it is to Blackman.
Nice.
Mia read it though. Anna.
Nice job by Blackman getting by.
Yeah, Anna was tied up there with Freight Train.
Bonnie trying to get some last points. And a
Calls
call
it off. Quick jam, 40 seconds, start to finish.
Both the last two have been very fast.
Well, I think the last one was quick for reasons that are unknown to us.
Ooh, here we see the start pass. Blackman gets past Stan, bounces
Puts
around.
us on the brakes
past
before,
Mia,
before
dips,
hitting Mia.
Past Anna.
Okay.
Honestly, maybe Blackman for MVJ. Having
Listen,
some incredible jams tonight.
I'm so glad I don't have to make the decision.
I know, I think it's Eddie and Flop.
Zip and Ghetto Fabulous wearing the stars for what might be the last jam of the game, but I am usually, if it goes 2 minutes, it will be.
That's possible, but
I am usually wrong when it comes to predicting when how many jams are left in a game.
Ooh. Oh, that is lead for Ghetto Fabulous. Zip looking for the pass. Ooh, almost passed it to Simonis.
To Simonis on the ground.
Looking. Pass to Simonis. Ooh. Is that going to be?
It is going to be
a high block on Ghetto Fabulous. So it will be 2 minutes. You were right.
For the first time in forever, I was correct about that. That's going to leave Simonis in a power jam, a Menopause unicorn power jam.
Oh, Simonis wants the height for jamming. Here we go, girly.
Heck yes. You deserve it, Simonis.
Absolutely.
So this jam will go the full 2 minutes and will be the final jam of this game, which is going to see Wheels of Justice head to the final game.
Tui Lion headed to the penalty box.
On a forearm.
That is her 5th. Looks like we are going to probably end up with 30 penalties for Hollywood Scarlets to 23 for Wheels of Justice.
That is such a high penalty game.
Yeah.
Or it feels like a high penalty game for me, especially for Rose.
I mean, with 2 30-minute halves, that's basically 1 penalty every 2 minutes.
Way to do quick stats.
I used to be on math team
well,
when
and
I was young.
there's 54 of them between the two teams, which is essentially 1 a minute.
Yeah. Woof.
That's nuts.
Woof.
That is nuts.
Ghetto Fabulous getting past, getting some more points on the board for Hollywood Scarlets. That's 4.
Blacksville Rose with the first penalty of the game for them. Cut track. There it is. That is the end.
Score, baby.
So we have got an unofficial score of Wheels of Justice 231 to Hollywood Scarlets 79. Honestly, not far off from the Derby score prediction at all. Well within the margin of error.
Angel City will probably get some, an additional boost to their ranking because they kept it closer than was predicted. So, however that math works on the website, woohoo!
That is advanced math that I am not super great at. I am Dr. Omnivore.
I'm Judge Booty.
And we are super excited to have brought you this game tonight. We really hope that you tune in tomorrow for the conclusion of Hometown Throwdown 2025 and the final game at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see Rose City's Wheels of Justice taking on the Denver Mile High Club. Have a wonderful night, everyone out there, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
And there we go.